We kick off our bulletin in Narok County, where the government has confirmed that 13 people died in the flash floods last night. Now, while the number of those injured is yet to be established, several people are still receiving treatment in various health centers in Narok town. And our reporter Sharon Momanyi is in Narok and now joins us by way of telephone for more. Why don't we begin with the number of those who've died? That unfortunate number confirmed by the Narok County government, 13. Has this changed?
They gave us that official number. It was about 10, and by now we are getting unconfirmed reports that the number could have risen to up to 40 people having lost their lives, but this is unconfirmed. But more of these numbers, more are being recovered, having been swept down way kilometers by the flash floods that happened yesterday night. And the town is kind of in a standstill, Edith, right now. Everyone just observing the rescue operations that are happening right now. And in fact, what is a bit sad is that it seems that it's the Wananchi themselves who are conducting this rescue operations. We don't see ambulances by the county government. Honestly, we're just seeing the Wananchi conducting all this, trying to pull the vehicles that were washed away by the floods and all that. And they actually are communicating this kind of anger, and mostly because this is not the first time that this happens here, but it's something that has been recurring over the years, and asking that what is this kind of permanent solution that they can hope for from the county government or from the national government. And earlier on this morning, the governor was speaking to the press, saying that they are calling on to the national government for assistance. And some of the residents also saying that there were some stopgap measures that were conducted earlier. That is the construction of dams uphill. As you are aware, Narok is in a valley, it's in a lowland, and this is said to be the continuous and perennial floods are because of its geographical kind of location, being in a valley, and the water just coming down from the mountains. So there were these dams that were constructed, and these residents say that because it didn't rain as much yesterday, they say, but it's these dams, two of them, that were constructed to be collecting overflows of water that burst out, and this water was quite a lot, and it's the one that washed shops and people and vehicles, Edith.
Okay, now let's get to what you've just mentioned, where Narok County is located. And specifically yesterday, the residents were claiming that the floods were occasioned by the bursting of River Narok. Are there any measures that have been taken to sort of try and mitigate this crisis?
Not that we have heard of yet, and it is this solution. We have a meeting with the governor in a few minutes, Edith. And but as we see it, because actually when I'm speaking to you right now, I am on the banks of River Narok, and nothing seems to have been done. The calls are expand this river and to make it deeper, so that when there's this floods and lots of water from heavy downpour, it can accommodate and wash away more, a larger volume of water. So in regards to what has happened, as I observed, nothing has happened in that regard, Edith.
Well, thank you very much, Sharon Momanyi, who's currently in Narok County, just following that unfortunate event that has left 13 people, actually she says 14 people dead now from the flash floods last night. Now, we do know that the National Environment Management Authority remains in the spotlight over the lead poisoning of dozens of residents of Owino Uhuru slums by the metal refinery EPZ Limited. We also do know that NEMA is shifting the blame over the operations of the company, to the Mombasa District Health Officer, whose name is John Dongo. Francis Ontomwa currently joins us now from Mombasa to give us an update on this issue. Ontomwa, I understand that what was meant to be a press conference is now turning into something else with regard to that issue.
Good afternoon, Edith. Yes, we are here at Mamba Place here in Nyali, where we are just
Francis?
We expect to be hearing from him, of course, in the question of the expose by KTN that badly showed how the people of Owino Uhuru are suffocating in that area because of lead emissions.
All right, Francis, it seems that there's a problem with that connection. We'll try and get back with him at some point during this bulletin.